Have you ever opened a door and instantly wished you hadn't? Imagine walking through an old house where every room is silent, every floorboard creaks beneath your feet. And then, you notice one door that's slightly open. No one remembers opening it. What happened next shocked everyone. Stay until the end, because this story has a twist you'll never see coming. Oliver had just inherited his grandfather's countryside house in northern England. It was beautiful but incredibly old. Dust covered every shelf. Clocks had stopped years ago, and the air carried the smell of forgotten memories. As he explored the house, he noticed something unusual. At the end of a long hallway stood a small wooden door. His grandfather had always said, "Never open that door." Oliver had laughed whenever he heard those words, but now curiosity was stronger than fear. He slowly reached for the handle. The moment it opened, a freezing wind rushed through the hallway, even though every window in the house was closed. Inside the room there was almost nothing, just an old wooden chair and a faded photograph lying on the floor. Oliver picked it up. His heart stopped. The picture showed him standing in that very room. The only problem was, the photograph was dated 20 years before he was born. Confused, he searched every corner of the room but found nothing else. As he turned to leave, he heard a whisper behind him. "You're finally here." He spun around. The room was empty. That night he couldn't sleep. At exactly 3 a.m., footsteps echoed through the hallway. Slow, heavy, getting closer. He opened his bedroom door. Nothing. Only the same cold wind drifting through the house. The next morning he decided to ask the village's oldest resident about the mysterious room. The old man turned pale when he heard the story. He quietly said, "Your grandfather wasn't protecting the room, he was protecting you." Oliver rushed back to the house, but when he reached the hallway, the door had disappeared, as if it had never existed. The only thing left behind was the faded photograph. Only now, the person standing beside him in the picture had vanished, and on the back of the photo, new words had appeared. "See you again." No one ever saw Oliver enter the room again, but every year on the same date, people walking past the old house say they hear a door slowly opening. Would you have opened that mysterious door? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more unforgettable stories. The door that should never have been opened, Part 2. Last time Oliver found a photograph of himself dated 20 years before he was born. Then the door vanished. But that wasn't the end. 3 nights later, the door came back. Oliver tried to forget the house. He stayed in a hotel in the nearby village, convinced that exhaustion had made him imagine everything. At exactly 3 a.m. his phone buzzed. One new message. Unknown number, the door is waiting. His hands trembled. He checked the number, but there was no caller ID. Before he could reply, another message appeared. Come before sunrise. Oliver should have ignored it instead. He drove through the empty country roads, rain sweeping across the windscreen. When he reached the house, every light was off, except one. A thin line of yellow light glowed at the end of the upstairs hallway. The door was back. This time, the handle was warm. Oliver pushed the door open and stepped inside. The room was no longer empty. The wooden chair had moved to the center of the room, and on it sat a small metal box sealed with his grandfather's signet ring. Beneath the box lay a handwritten note for Oliver, open only when the door returns. His breath caught. He broke the wax Inside were 3 items. 1 a silver pocket watch stopped at 3. 2 a key made of black metal. 3 a letter. Oliver unfolded the letter. If you are reading this, the house has chosen you. The door does not lead to another room, it leads to another moment. At 3 a.m., the watch will begin to tick. When it does, you must decide. Lock the door forever with the black key, or step through and learn the truth about your family. Choose carefully, only 1 person may return. Oliver looked up, but the room had changed again. The walls were darker, the air colder, and somewhere beyond the far side of the room, he heard the faint sound of a child loping. Then the pocket watch ticked. Once, twice, 3 times. The back wall slowly split apart, revealing a narrow staircase descending into darkness. At the bottom of the stairs stood a boy of about 10 years old, holding the lantern.